this video, I will explore IEEE Author Center and will walk you through the whole process of writing IEEE conference paper using their LaTeX template. Even if you never heard about LaTeX, you just need to watch this video and the videos linked in this video. So let's get started. Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a brand new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. Today's video is a complete training of writing IEEE conference paper. So I would suggest that take a big cup of coffee and watch this video complete. But if you want to skip something, look in the description. I have put all the subtopics of this video in the description of this video, and there is a timestamp. You just click on that time and you will straight go to that part of the video. And if you have any questions or comments, please put in the description. If I know or I could find somewhere, I will definitely answer your question. So what I will do in this video is I will start from IEEE Author Center. They have a portal on their website where they have tools for authors and researchers. So we will download their official template. I will explain some of the components of the template, and during that explanation, if I need you to watch any video, I will put a link there. You watch that video and then start again following me. And at the end, I will explain some very important information about authors and researchers that can help you in getting a good grant or even a job. So how to use ORCID or how to find the conference and how to check your images that whether or not they are according to IEEE standard or not. So these little tools we will discuss at the end. So we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. If you are using your library website, then your starting point should be the databases. So first you click on databases. There must be some tab there for databases, maybe after find. And once you are in databases, then you can click on this I, and then you will be presented with this page. And this page has IEEE Explore database. So this way you can reach this Explore database website. Then you can click on this IEEE Explore database. On the left hand side you have this browse column and then conferences, and here you can find the conference which you are looking for. IEEE also has a tool to find the conference, which I will show you in a minute, but you can search in conference here because sometimes that tool is not very accurate and there are much more conferences which are available where you might want to publish. So that's why I wanted to show you this section as well. Then what you can do, you can click on any of the conference. For example, this is your conference of interest. So you just click on this conference. And on the left hand side, you will see this Author Center. And if you are not using any library website, then what you can do, you can simply type on Google IEEE Author Center. And then you will see this IEEE Author Center. Just click on that and you will see this page. Currently we are looking on conference publications, so therefore you click on this IEEE conferences. And now when you see this page, there are 5 different icons here. So you need to click on Write Your Paper. Then you will see this page. So as you can see, Author Center and Conferences. So this page is very important. Pay attention to all the details mentioned on this page. For example, let's click on this Meet IEEE Explore requirements. You must click on this and have a look at these requirements, because sometimes we assume few things. For example, we assume that we can attach any PDF to our paper. You cannot attach. Similarly, you cannot scan any document when submitting to IEEE. The most important and easy thing for you would be to use LaTeX, because if you use LaTeX, all these requirements will automatically be met. You will be producing a PDF file using a special method using the LaTeX environment, and which will satisfy all these requirements. On the right hand side you can see a LaTeX Analyzer, and later on I will show you what is this and how you can check on IEEE system that your paper is according to IEEE requirements. So this is a way to check your LaTeX paper. So if we go back again, now the second important thing on this page is authoring tools and templates, and if you click on that, now you are presented with this page, and on the right hand side you still see the same sections, but on the left hand side there is some important information. And the first is that you can click on this IEEE conference templates. So these templates are available in Word and in LaTeX formats. So you click on this, and then you will be presented with this page. Now here you can create an account with IEEE. You should note that creating an account is free, but if you want to join IEEE, then you have to pay. So I would recommend that you just create an account with the IEEE, so that you can log in some situations you have to log in, so you would be able to log in. You can accept and close this bottom message. And now the thing which we are looking here is this LaTeX template instructions. This is a PDF document. You can download this document, and now you have certain instructions here. But don't worry about these instructions either, because we will be using the LaTeX template, and when we use the template, all these instructions will automatically be satisfied. So just have a look at this if you want, otherwise you don't really need that. So this is the folder, which is a zip folder which contains all the templates for IEEE paper, and if you click on that, and now you can save this in any of your desired folders, and I will save this in my LaTeX folder. Just save it. Now this is the zip file. You right click on this and extract files, and now this will be the name of the folder, and you say just okay, or you can give another name. So now this folder will be created, conference LaTeX template, and this is the date when this template was updated by IEEE. Click on that again, and now this is your conference 041818.tex. This is the file we are interested in. This file we will use to create our paper. So this is the class file of IEEE. So this file controls the look and feel of your paper. So you have to put this file in the same folder in which you will be putting your .tex file. So we will just rename this file to our own name, and then we will just put our own material into this tex file, and our paper will be ready. So .tex is the extension of all LaTeX files, and I will be showing you in a minute how to use these files in the LaTeX and how to modify this template. Now what you do, you open your LaTeX editor, and in this editor now we will open this same file which we have just downloaded. We open this file, and the first thing you should do is rename this file. So file, save as. So I say my first IEEE paper. So this is the name of my file which I am going to save. Now after saving this, the first thing you do is just compile this file so that you can make sure that this file is working. Now if some package is missing, this will automatically install the package, and you just say install. Now as you can see here that this file is missing. So this is an image file, fig1.png. So because we don't have any image in our folder, we will ignore this error at the moment, and what we will do, we will put an image in our folder and name that image to this file, fig1.png, and then it will work. All these type of errors, if there are some image errors, you just ignore this. So just press enter, and now it will show you that this image file is missing. So what I can do is I can put any image with this file and recompile, because first we want to make sure that this file is working. So I will save any image with this name. So what I will do, I will put an image here, and I will give this image the same name, fig1. Okay, and then recompile the document. And now this is our template, and now this is the document which we have produced by using their own template. Now this figure is too large, and we will set this and we will do everything about this, but this was just to remove the error. But now it means that our template is ready, our template is working, and now we have to just replace this text with our own text and these names with our own name. In your template, you have to look for these things. Where this thing exists, you just change this with your own name and then delete the extra. So you should be able to recognize this. So let's start from this title. So if I minimize this and I look into my template. So the way we work in LaTeX is always a template based LaTeX. So we create a template and then we modify that template. So here you can see that this is paper title. So I would like to put my own title. So you just put your own title in this where the word paper title was written, and if you recompile again, you will see that now your title appears here. Now this star is here, you can delete this star because this is your own paper. So in WinEDT, this is an editor, you can see that there is syntax highlighting. It means that same type of things are appearing in the same color. So this title is blue, it means title is a command. Similarly, author is a command. If you put your cursor next to the title, the command, and then one step after this parenthesis will become yellow and the closing will become green. So you can see that within these two is one command and you have to modify whatever is between these. For example, there are 6 authors. So if you click next to author, after this parenthesis, you put your cursor there, you will see that green parenthesis is at the bottom. So these are the 6 authors. And then you can note after every author you have this word and. So this is how this template works. So you have to put a little bit of thought into this, that how this template is working, and then you just modify this. So for example, if you have only 2 authors, so after these 2 authors you don't need any of these. So let me delete from this and up to this point. You will not delete this parenthesis because this parenthesis is the part of this author command. The only thing you want to delete is these 4 authors because if you have only 2 authors, so I just delete this. And then you click on this parenthesis and make sure that till you have this author command intact. And now if you compile again, you will see that only 2 author names will be there. Now we have 2 author names. So if you have a subtitle, you can replace this line. So this line starts with note, star and a note, and ends at use. So this is how you use the template. Every template, whether it's IEEE template or any other template, this is the way you use template. So now you have to change the subtitle. So look for this star and note up to this used. So if we go back, under the title command, this is the star. You can delete this star if you don't want. You just delete this, and this star is superscript before this note. You don't want this. So what you can do is you can delete this superscript, text superscript, this command, whole thing. You can delete this. And now instead of this note, you can say this is my subtitle. And now again, you go up to the parenthesis because this parenthesis is paired with this footnote size. Footnote size means that this subtitle is a little bit smaller than the title. And now you just put this, and if any agency is funding you, then you just put their name here, that this research was funded by my uni, let's say, and then delete all the rest. And now if I recompile, you can see this is my title, this is my subtitle, and now where is that reference? That reference will appear here. This research was funded by my uni. You can see that this abstract is bold. This is section, and the section numbers are capital Roman, and the subsections are ABC. So this section has only one subsection A, this section has A, B, and then C. And then these are bullet points. So these are little things you have to look in the template, that where are these things mentioned. You don't have to be expert in LaTeX. You just look at the template. Where are these things? Modify this if you don't want these bullet points. So you can remove this. There will be some command for these bullet points, which I will show you now. So let's go back to now abstract. So this is the abstract, begin abstract, end abstract. So whatever your abstract is, you can put in between here. You just highlight this, and whatever your text is, you just paste on top of this. So this will be replaced with your own abstract. Similarly for keywords. Now every section starts from this word, section, and every subsection starts with the word subsection. This is the keyword, subsection. So you don't have to put A. This subsection will automatically put A based on the IEEE class file which you have put in the same folder. So now you just replace all these sections and subsections. There are few other things like this is the bullet point command. Begin itemize. So this command between these are the bullet points, and every bullet point start with this item. So you just select this and you say my first bullet point. Then you select this one, this whole thing, and you say my second bullet point, and so on. Now if there is a mathematic, then you have to use some math environment. Anything in LaTeX which starts with a begin statement means this is an environment. Like this abstract is an environment, begin abstract, this is an environment. This is a keyword environment. So this is section. Then these were the bullet points. So I will put a video right here which will show you how to write mathematics in LaTeX. So there are many equation environments available to us. So you can watch that video which I will put here, and you will see how to write mathematics in LaTeX. And now this is a table environment, and I will put a video right here which will explain you how to write table in LaTeX right here. And you watch that video and you will be able to make this table. Then this is a figure environment. If you have to put a figure as we just put before, you can put a figure right here. I will put a link to a video here which you can watch how to put images in LaTeX. Now these are the references. The acknowledgement is just a section, and if you don't want the section number, you put this star. So this star means that this section will not be numbered in your document. So if you look at your document, this acknowledgement section is not numbered, although it is a section, but this has no number. So that's why we use this star. Again, for references, we don't want references to be numbered, but this is still a section. So there are few different ways to put references. So this is one of the method which is shown here. You can replace all the references with your own references here. And in the bibliography environment, this is an environment, begin bibliography, you can put references in your bibliography environment. But there are other acceptable ways which you can use to put references in any IEEE document. And I will put a video here which will show you a better way of putting references, better than this method, but also acceptable for IEEE. That is easier method, and that is by using a BibTeX file. Instead of putting every reference into this, you can make a comprehensive BibTeX file for all of your PhD career, and then you use that single file to put references in this. So I will put a video here which will show you how to put references in LaTeX. So in this way, if you watch this video and the videos which are linked in this video, then you should be able to write your conference paper without any problem. So let's go back to this page. On this page, there are few other things which I would like to show you. The first one is this publication, finding the right publication. So this is the tool where you can actually search for any appropriate conference in your area. So if you click on this tool, so here you can write any keyword related to your field of research. For example, I write robot, and these are some of the conferences available in my area. I can now get quickly the recommendations. If I click on get recommendations, it will show me all these conferences. But if you have a particular keyword in your abstract, you can put that keyword here. For example, I have robot navigation. You can also add a file, and now you can update recommendations, and it will show you these are the conferences which are going to be in next few months or next 1 year probably. So here you can select which country you want to go or which conference you want to present your paper. And these are the conference dates, and these are the abstract submission deadlines. So you should be focusing on these deadlines. So if there is no deadline, it means probably this deadline has already passed. So in this way, you can search which conference is in your field of research. But as I mentioned that this tool will not show you all the conferences. Therefore, I use the method which I showed you earlier by searching. Now the next thing on this authoring tools and templates is this ORCID identifier. So this ORCID identifier is basically abbreviated from Open Research and Contributor ID. It is your unique scholarly identity which distinguishes you from all other researchers. So this is your digital identifier in the research community. This is a very useful thing to have. So you just click on this and then you fill their form and you can get your ORCID identifier. And most people ignore this, but this is actually very important, because on this ORCID identifier you can not only put your conference and research papers, but you can also put your employment history and your work record. So this will help you in getting research grants or even getting a job, because your potential employer or the authority or organization which is giving you the grant, they can quickly look into this ORCID identifier and they can see the potential you have for research, and if you are the best candidate, you will get the grant. It doesn't matter that you are best in the world or best in your country. If you are best applicant, you will get the grant. So be optimistic about this. So if you click on this, it will take you to their website, which is orcid.org, and it's a very simple 3-step process. It's free. You can get this and it will be your permanent record. The only thing you don't want is don't make a duplicate ORCID identifier. Just register once and keep that safe. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this graphics. If you click on graphics, then you will get this tool. So this is called Graphics Analyzer, and IEEE provides you this tool to check that whether your images are as per their standard or not. So you can check this. So let me show you the example. So first, as you can see that this picture is looking very ugly. So let's fix this first, and then I will show you how we can check this picture on IEEE website. So just close this for the moment. In order to fix the size, you have to put a command here, which is something like this: width equals 0.3 / text width. So it means whatever is the text width, 30% of that should be occupied by this picture. So if I just put this before this name of the picture, then the picture will be perfectly fine. So now if I compile, now as you can see that our picture is fine. Now let's check this picture on IEEE Graphic Analyzer and see whether this passes their standard or not. So what we can do is click on upload graphics, and now you have to enter your name and other things because it will send you a notification. So once you have entered all your details, just select A and then you press next. Now you will see this page, and now you browse. So I have created a folder with the name of graphics in the same folder in which we have our paper. And in this folder, I have 2 images. One is the same which we have used, and another is a high quality image. And first you look the file size of these images. So this is only 38 kilobytes, so very small size. And then you hover over this image and it will show you this is 1.29 MB, because the graphics analyzer accepts files less than 25 MB. So after you make sure that your files are less than 25 MB, first we upload this file. And now it will show you this message: completed processing with errors. It means that your file has some errors and it's not acceptable. So what is the error? So you can click on this more details and it will show you here. The resolution of your graphic file is too low. So this is a low resolution file which does not conform to the IEEE standards. So now you can see the complete report by clicking on this. You can share the report, you can print it, whatever you like. And now we want to check our second file. So just click on create a new report, again browse, and now we select this second file. It will again process the file. And now it shows me this message: completed processing successfully. You can check the complete report. Your graphic file is valid. No errors found. So this is how you check all your files before you put those files into your paper. So I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.